So, our main guy Leon is throwing hands with the Demon King. It's a total book and forth brawl, but then Leon claps him with a massive ice spell. Game over. Bella force fading fast, but swears he'll be back for round 2. Still, Leon catching that dub brought peace to the server. He goes home, a legend, and the king slides into his DM. Leon's an orphan, so he looks out for the little ones at the home. Now, he promises one girl he'll teach her magic later. Foreshadowing, he hits up the castle. King's there with his son, Prince Shark. Randomly, Princess Sarah from next door is just chilling in the room too. Turns out she sprinted over the second she heard Leon was in town. Intro's done. Leon's like, "So, what's the tea, Your Highness?" King says Shark found a glitchy cave still spawning mobs. Leon's confused. "Didn't I just delete the final boss?" King's like, That's why I need you to go scope it out. On top of that, random people keep walking in and getting ghosted. But the king figures our hero can handle the heat." Leon pauses. He's gotta protect the NPCs, right? Mostly, he just wants his orphanage crew to stay safe. So, he accepts the quest. Tells the king he'll investigate the creepers. King jokes about Leon marrying Sarah after the mission. Sarah goes full tomato mode. Leon thinks it's just banter. Since Shark is the map guy who knows where the cave is, King says, "Rest up, leave it dawn." Leon's cool with it. Sarah wishes him Next morning, Leon links up with Shark. Shark daps him up, acting super hyped to tag along. They pull up to the sus cave where the monsters are at. Before going in, Leon tells the squad to stay sharp. Stepping inside, Leon gets major bad vibes. Wondering if this is why folks are vanishing. 5 steps, in bomb, stabbed in the back, poison blade. Leon spins around, shook. It was Shark. He's losing it, demanding to know what the deal is. Shark's like, "You die here. I want Sarah, and you're blocking my riz." Shark staged the whole thing to look like an accident. Leon's stunned. "Bro, I don't even want the crown. I just want my orphans to be okay." That's when Shark drops the dark truth. Smirks like a psycho. "Yeah, I took care of him. Torched the place last night. Your history." Leon hits rock bottom, tries to scrap, but the prince just eats him into a massive pit. Dude falls for ages before finally blacking out. Wakes up later, bummed to see he's still stuck in that stupid cave. Shocked he's alive, but super salty at Shark. That snake is gonna pay. First order of business: get the heck out of this hole. Runs into some weird beastie, but Leon just roasts it with a fireball. Easy. The monster turns to dust, and boom, a glitchy game menu pops up. System says, "Task 1 of 1 million complete." You gotta be kidding. He's totally lost. But another creep tries to sneak him. Leon wrecks that one too. Check it out. The kill count actually went up. Progress. He ignores the gamer nonsense. Escaping is the only vibe right now. Stumbles on some skeletons. Guess the previous guests didn't make it. Survival instinct kicks in. He starts grinding mobs. And suddenly, a year flies by. 12 months later, still no exit lane. But he won't quit. Gotta stay alive to clap Shark for the betrayal. Smashing monsters unlocks some sweet new magic skills too. Then he scores a rare dark magic attribute. Never heard of it. Turns out, this edgy power is actually insanely OP. Definitely saving this secret weapon for Shark's face. The grind never stops. 10 years pass in that dungeon. Talk about no life. Finally clears the quest, and a voice says, "Go beat this guy." A door cracks open, blasting him with blinding light. Walks in blind, and is he ever gonna see the sun again? Opens his eyes and realizes he's soaking wet in a pool. He looks totally different, and glancing around, this place is definitely not Kansas anymore. Freaking out, his brain screams, "Where the heck am I?" Suddenly, someone calls him a punching bag. Rude. He spins around to find a redhead jerk and his 2 goons mugging him. Redhead Macab calls him Kurabani. What kind of name is that? Leon asks who they are, which really ticks Macab off. Macab grabs him and shoves him back in the water. Real, mature. Leon snaps and uses water magic to toss Macab like a rat. The goons drop their jaws seeing their boss planted on the floor. Macab waits himself seeing Leon's icy death stare. The whole squad scrambles out of their fast. Leon's confused, but then a voice pops into his head. Voice is shocked. He has that much juice with his magic nerf. Right then, a purple glow floats up next to him. The glow tells him to follow it somewhere quiet to chat. He tails the light until they're totally hidden. Poof! The light turns into a tiny girl who zooms in for a hug. Leon, totally freaks, grabs the girl, and yells, "Who are you? What is happening?" He begs. She's like, "Sorry, I'm Luna. I'm basically a DM for a goddess," she admits. He's still confused, so she dumbs it down for him. "I guide dead people. You died when Shark pushed you." Turns out, he's been isekai'd to a totally new dimension. Leon hijacked the body of some local kid, thanks to goddess magic. Once she spills the tea, he chills out, but tells her, "This still feels like a dream." Yup. She gets it, but he says, "Wait, I think I see the big picture. So why'd she zap me here?" he asks. Suddenly, a massive energy portal pops open. "Perfect timing," Luna says. "Come on, I'll show you." They jump in, boom, welcome to the demon realm. Leon spots a grandiose monster. Big yikes. That thing's got crazy shield magic. Super tough to beat. Last time, it took him 3 days to drop one. He's stressing out, and Luna knows it. "Use your new magic," she says. Easy dub. Oh snap. Right, he's got dark magic now. The beast rushes him fast, but a single dark blast shatters its shield instantly. The monster knows it's toast, and tries to bail, but Leon ends it. "Nice job." Luna cheers. Leon's like, "This power is nuts." Back on Earth, he realizes the real reason he was summoned. Looks like Belfer is invading this world too. Those portals. Demon King energy. Ignore the gate, and this world is doomed. Luna warns. Then he spots a flag with a crest, just like his old one. Wait, is Shark here too? Footsteps. Luna vanishes into his head. A girl with white hair walks up to him. She looks serious. "Did a gate open here?" "Say no," Luna whispers. "We don't know her yet." Leon plays dumb. "Nope, didn't see one." She looks stunned. "Weird, I definitely felt it." "Wait," she asks. "Did you fight Maccabe's crew?" He expects trouble, but "I'm so sorry about that. I tried to stop those jerks, but I was too late." "Hey, no worries," Leon replies. "Not your fault." Dude is shook. She's actually totally nice. Since he didn't see the gate, she heads back to her dorm. Once she bounces, Luna tells Leon she sensed the gate. That girl's open. Later, Leon heads back to the dorms. Doors plastered with hate notes. Everyone's glaring like he's toxic waste. But Leon figures out the deal. That girl from earlier runs this joint. Inside, he tells Luna the original body owner's life sucked hard. He asks why the school crest matches Shark's gear. Did Shark arrive with the Demon King? Luna's got zero clue. She admits she's totally lost regarding this new world too. She's researched, but the prince ain't here. Leon decides he's never gonna forgive Shark, but he'll bench the drama for now. Haircut, uniform on, looking like a legit student now. Time to roleplay the old owner to keep the heat off. Next morning, grabs his bag and blends with the herd. Luna drops the few facts she knows about this place. Ages ago, weird gates started popping up. Magic users spawned around the same time. Monsters spawn, but humans slay. And loot M4 sweet resources. So now everyone wants to be a seeker. Turns out, this school's a seeker factory. From class, Leon spots that white-haired girl on the field. She's a student council Prezazumi. Leon can tell she's a total magic pro. Later, bully Makabe demands Leon run errands. Go buy bread. Leon's like, "Get it yourself." Makabe rages that Leon's acting way too cocky lately. Just then, Makoto rounds the corner and sees Makabe pressing Leon. Makabe charges a spell to wreck Leon. Makoto jumps in magics, totally banned on campus. But Leon just eats the spell with his dark magic. They're shook. Leon just ignores M and dips. Even Makoto's wondering what she just saw. Later, Makabe sends a fight me note for the gym. Luna says bail, but Leon points out the guy won't quit until he gets wrecked. Luna gets hyped. "Okay, let's go smash him." Leon tells her to hide while he handles the thug. Leon heads to the grounds and finds the trio waiting. Makabe's shocked he actually showed ... and says it's gonna be a one-on-one fight. He wants to school Leon for acting so high and mighty. "You're on?" Leon smirks. "But if I win, you delete my number. Forever." Makabe gasps. Since when did the class pushover get so savage? Less yapping? More scrapping? Leon taunts. "Come get some." "Screw the rules." Makabe yells, signaling his goons to jump in. Two lackeys rush Leon from both sides, like a cheap pincer move. Makabe, "Did you really think I'd fight fair, sucker?" Leon yawned. He expected nothing less from actual human garbage. Pop Magic's shields up, and the ambush bounces off like rubber. One minion hits the dirt, twitching like a glitchy video game NPC. Makabe freezes as Leon stalks toward him, looking straight up demonic. "Fool me once." Leon grins. "I don't do sneak attacks anymore." And back, they get a one-way ticket to the hospital. Makabe's brain, he has zero clue what's happening. "Wait," he stammers. "Magic is just fire, wind, earth, and water." But Leon is whipping out some exotic mojo he's never seen. Desperate, Makabe resorts to trash talk. "You're still a loser. Bad move." The air gets heavy, and Leon's glare could curdle milk. Even Makabe feels the chill. Sweat starts pouring like a faucet. "Calling me useless. That's the best you got." Pathetic. Panic mode. Makabe chucks a fireball, hoping for a lucky shot. Leon doesn't even dodge. He just ... eats the magic for breakfast and teleports right in his face. One love tap later, and Makabe is snoozing on the pavement. Turns out Leon drained his mana battery dry. "Lights out, buddy." Luna cheers. but Leon's just stoked he took out the trash. Pretty sure that creep won't be bothering anyone anytime soon. Leon sighs, happy he didn't have to go full nuclear today. Cue the siren, gate breach, everyone evacuate. The speakers blare. And just to make things spicy, it's a category red. Basically, the apocalypse on a Tuesday. The plan? Run to the city and try not to get eaten by monsters. Makoto tries to play hero, but Teach blocks her path. Nope, the principal said, absolutely not. The teacher insists, that zone is strictly off limits for kids. If you die, the paperwork will be a nightmare. She adds, Makoto rolls her eyes, like she cares about school rules. Last time we ran, innocent people got wrecked. She argues back. We didn't learn combat magic just to flee like cowards. She ditches the teacher and sprints straight for the danger zone. Right on cue, ugly beasts start pouring out of the portal. Some kid almost becomes Monster Chow, but Makoto swoops in, saved by the bell. You good? Makoto asks. The kid nods, shaking like a leaf. Great. Now scramble. Go join the herd and get out of here. The gate is uncomfortably close, and the students are sitting ducks. Escaping is a bust. So Makoto figures her only play is to speedrun the boss fight. But she dives in way before Leon can even get there. Leon hits up Luna. So, what's the straw to shut this thing down? Luna says they gotta wreck the boss monster running the show. Leon gears up to crash the party. Luna warns him. Dark magic is OP, but it drains your mana bar fast. Leon replies, risky or not, I can't leave this glitch running. With that decided, the duo hops into the portal. Inside, Makoto is sweating, trying to solo the mobs, but it's a red gatons of enemies, and they're tanky as heck. Makoto admits she's gassed. Sealing this thing is no cakewalk. Suddenly, a massive beast spawns behind her. It nearly squashes her, but Leon swoops in. He one-shots the monster with a blast of dark magic. Makoto is shook, spotting Leon standing there looking like a total pro. She thanks him for the clutch save. Luna's just relieved. Leon tells Makoto, glad you're in one piece. Makoto asks, yo, what kind of crazy magic was that? Leon deflects, ignore the cheats. Let's focus on closing the gate. She nods, and they push forward together. Trekking deeper, Makoto can't stop wondering, who is this guy? She knows she's heard his name somewhere. Oh, right, the Academy mock battle he came in dead last. Everyone thinks he's a noob, so how is he dropping nukes right now? More mobs appear. Makoto splashes them with water magic. Leon's impressed, confirming his hunch that she's actually cracked. Not shocking, considering she's top tier at school. Suddenly, an earth golem blocks the path. It tries to smash Lahan, but he dodges and jumps. Classic move. Dark magic. Beam straight to the dome. Golem down. Makoto's jaw hits the floor. He sniped its teeth a weak spot and ended it instantly.
Insane.
She realizes Leon isn't just lucky. He's efficient, casting spells with aimbot-level precision. Makoto is totally awestruck by his skills, thinking he fights like a veteran mage with huge XP. They sweep the trash mobs and hit the boss room. The big bad is a giant lava dragon. Super dangerous rating. Leon warns, watch out. This lizard loves to spam, fire, and tail swipes to keep us at a distance. He barely finishes the sentence. The dragon breathes fire, forcing them to dodge hard. The blast roasts the ground, wrecking everything. While dodging the flames, Makoto accidentally steps into tail range. And just like that, she gets exactly what Leon meant. Makoto sidesteps the swipe and eats a massive ice blast straight at the beast's chest, but the icy shot fizzles out, way before hitting the mark. She's shook water beats fire. To boot, this lizard is radiating insane heat. Time for Leon to flex his dark magic. Deadly Claw. He lands a nasty hit, and the monster definitely feels that one. Realizing it's toast, the dragon nopes out and launches into the sky. Leon's stunned. A chunk that size can actually catch air. Makoto rushes over. What's the play? Genius. Got any tricks besides water? He shoots back. Yeah, obviously. Just stall it. I need a few seconds. On it, she switches gears to wind magic instantly. An aerial blast slams the dragon, freezing it mid-air. Target locked. Luna signals, and Leon unleashes Abyssa Ruler. Dark energy shaped like butterflies mobs the beast. They burrow under its scales and massive explosion. A blinding flash swallows everything. And when the dust settles, the dragon is face planted on the floor. Luna's hyping him up. We actually did it. Even Makoto's impressed. "Okay, you wrecked it. I have so many questions." But she decides to save interrogation for later. Victory lap first. Leon grins. Couldn't have dropped it without you. The rift seals shut, dumping them back in the real world. Place looks mostly intact. Thankfully, then Headmaster Shido crashes the party. Dude looks furious. Makoto, why'd you ignore my orders? Leon whispers to Luna. Who's the angry suit? That's the Academy Headmaster, she explains. Big boss. Founded this place to train mages. Plus, he's absolutely loaded. Leon's brain starts ticking maybe. This guy's linked to Shark, whatever, can't jump to conclusions. Yet, Makoto steps up. Look, sorry for going rogue, but I couldn't just let people die. Shido gets it. Kinda, but snaps back. Your justice isn't a free pass to do whatever. He's actually worried if that gate stayed open, it was game over. Leon steps in. Hey, maybe you should thank her. She was pretty heroic out there. That ticks Shido off. And who are you supposed to be? Outsiders, stay quiet. Makoto jumps in. He's not an outsider. We only sealed the gate because of him. Shido bursts out laughing. Like a mean laugh. He spots Leon's bad gem, the lowest rank scrub. Yeah. Shido's like, it's all a joke. So he spins around to his car. Makoto yells, but he can't buy that, a total loser. Shut the gate. He figures she's just trolling in speeds. Off mad. Shido's salt makes Leon suspicious. He heads to the dorm to spy. Luna and Lion chat about the vibes. Luna hates the headmaster, acting like a god. Lion gets that no one rates Skirabon, so they doubt him. So Lion grabs the dude's diary to read. He says, my bad, to the past self, but needs the info. Turns out, the day Leon took the wheel, the guy was over it all. Guy wanted to hunt to pay his sis's medical bills, but he had zero magic, so everyone looked down on him, roasted, treated like dirt, and every day was a nightmare. Reading this tragedy made Leon actually cry. Luna saw, but he jumped up and hit the window. He swears to wreck the haters who bullied his host. Meanwhile, Shido checks the file. Why's a noob stepping up? Shido puffs a cigar while stalking the stats. He thinks expelling Leon is going to be E. Meanwhile, Makoto's shower thinking, hard. She knows Leon was bottom tier. It came to skills, but now he's a beast. Avi Makoto knows something's up. Next day, VP Narusi Shuya slides up to Leon. Shuya corners him, spilling tea about yesterday. He asks if Leon planned to take the Chaos to Ninja some loot inside. Makoto vouched for him, but Shuya is in denial. Shuya says a scrub like him needs to back off. Luna's shocked, but Leon's chill. Just close the gate. Bruh. Shuya reminds him. Is such a bot? He's never won a 1v1. Shuya still trashing him when Makoto pulls up. Shuya dips, telling Leon to zip it while the council handles it. He simps at Makoto, saying he'll see her at the meeting later. Makoto asks Leon what the deal was. He caps, nothing much. Then asks why she was hunting him down. She says the headmaster wants a chat. Inside, Shido tells Leon he's getting kicked out. Makoto's shook and asks why. Shido claims Leon's magic stats are total trash. Plus, the dude has scored 0 wins in battle since day 1. He eats Leon's file. No talent. Get out of my school. Loser. He thinks he's being totally generous. Leon's like, wait, I just gotta prove I'm not a flop? If I sweep every battle this month, you gotta undo the boot. Shido salty but sees he's fighting Shu. Bet you're on. He tells Leon, I only agree cause you're pathetic. Lion smirks. Deal sealed. Outside, Makoto grabs him. Yo, undo that crazy deal right now. Nobody gets kicked out for grades, you dummy. But now you basically handed him the eviction notice. You're strong, but Shuya is gonna wreck you. No cap. Lions, chill. Don't stress it, fam. Small price to keep my butt in school. Plus, gotta fix the Kurobane rep. Trust. At the dorm, Luna's like, just drop out. You're too OP anyway. But Leon ain't budging. He's staying to clap back at Shark. Best way. He knows Shark and Shido are totally in cahoots. Bet Shark is possessing the principal or something. Luna shuts that down quick. I'd sense an otherworldly vibe. Fine, I'll just close gates and hunt for shark clues. He spots Luna looking, mega bummed. What's up? She feels bad for him. Goddess or not, this quest is way too heavy for you. Lion's like, save the pity party. I'm just stoked for a second life. Honestly, perfect chance to roast Shark. I'm loving it. Plus, Belfer's a menace. Taking down the sign me up. He tells Luna, you got 0 reason to be sorry. She perks up, glad it was you picked for this gig. Time to crash. Gotta fight tomorrow. Luna's hyped to Shido, who's boss. Inside, she hopes he gets his dub. Next day, everyone pulls up to the arena. His foe talks trash. Sure, he'll win, cause Lion's record is 0. The crowd is roasting Lion, thinking he's gonna get folded. Fight starts. Guy goes for a one-hit kill. Blasts wind. Lion vanishes. Dust settles. Dude thinks he yeeted Leon out of the ring. Boom. Leon teleports right behind the dude. Guy can't even blink before getting smacked by a rock. One hit, lights out. The ref and crowd are totally shook. Kids are losing it cause Leon wrecked the 23rd ranker. Gossip is flying, but Makoto's just chilling, eyes popping. Luna's peeping the drama from way back. She's shocked he ghosted his dark magic powers. Even without the emo magic, he's totally crushing it. Fights roll on, and yup, Leon drops the next guy to Shido's watching and thinking his eyes are Leon used to be a loser. Now he's on a crazy winning streak. Shido wants to believe it's just a massive fluke. The idea of Leon sealing the red gate makes him super salty. So he summons Shuya to his lair, tells him he's fighting Leon Shuyas, like, yeah. Shuya asks, what's up? Bo says, go full beast mode on him. Shadow totally thinks Shuya's got this, but he's just given a heads up. He stalked Leon's fights, says he only spams earth moves. Shuya figures Leon midifeed the scrubs, but he stands 0 chance here. Hearing that flex, the principal chills out completely. Leaving the office, Shuya's puzzled why boss man is stressing. He guesses maybe Leon's got a new trick or two. But losing to Leon? Nah. Fights go on. Leon keeps stacking dubs. Post-fight, Makoto slides over holding a water bottle. He tells Leon he's nearly at the finish line. Leon says he just needs to bag this last win today. Soon, Leon and Shuya face off for the main event. Shuya warns him not to get a big head over his lucky streak. Leon hits back saying he's absolutely chill. No feels involved. He just knows he's taken the W. Shuya asks if he thinks he'll win. Leon's like, duh. Brave, Shuya sneers. But you're gonna regret this. Tension is insane. Crowd's waiting for the beatdown to start. Shuya is still doubting Leon since he can't get how a total loser got buff overnight. Wonders if Leon was smurfing this whole time for clout. Anyway, Shuya is ready to expose this fake and humble him. Shuya instantly busts out high tier wind magic. Blasts a wind shot, but Leon walls it with ice. Block. Shuya is shook. He didn't think it'd be that easy to stop. Thought he'd speed blitz Leon before he could flinch. The crowd goes wild seeing Leon shut down that attack. Shuya thinks Lion's a dirtly noob, so he tries to bury him with the same stuff. He spams earth magic, chucking a whole landslide at him. Lion's boxed in by rocks. But then boom, he busts out wind powers. He blasts all that debris away with a tornado counter that leaves Shuya shook. The crowd goes wild. Everyone's losing it over Lion's skills. Makoto's like, yo, barely any wizards can handle. ... Multi-classing attributes, cause the grind takes forever. She's clueless on how Lion got this up. Shuya's glitching out, asking how he's not just an earth main. Lion roasts him for being Shuya can't believe the sass. Then he calls out Shuya's massive ego trip. Nice skills, bro, but your personality needs a patch. Shuya's jaw is basically on the floor. Now he's salty. He tells Lion to watch his mouth. Says he only simps for one person here. He's been grinding XP just to get on her level. He hates that. Lion thinks they're in the same league. Raging hard, he pops his ult water magic. The lobby is stunned by Shuya's raw stats. GG no re, Shuya says, dumping all his mana. Lion's stuck, and wind won't block this wet nuke. Earth shields would just get frozen solid instantly. Shuya thinks he's already bagged the W. Suddenly, flames spawn inside the ice cage. Shuya is blinking in 4000 while Lion melts his way out. Dude's brain is frying 3 elements. Impossible. Lion smirks like, bold of you to assume? I cap at 3. He crafts an ice storm using water tech. Next thing Shuya knows, it's hailing daggers on his head. The blizzard wrecks him, dropping him to his knees. Lion strolls up with a tip. Wanna be top tier? Focus up. But he drops a hard truth. Some loot is just out of your reach. Lion exits like a boss. Shuya tries to stand. Faints. Lion wins. Later Shido's in his office, smashing his desk. Can't cope that trash Lion is now a Quadla-man god? Flashback time. ... to Mikoto, saying Lion clutched the gate closure. He rage dials a contact who can carry him. He uses his cigar to burn a hole in Lion's profile. Since Lion stomped the battle, Shido has to cancel the ban. But now Lion's figuring out his next move. He schemes a setup to investigate wants to rush B, but Shido's AFK on a business trip. With Shedu ghosting everyone, our boy decides to investigate the portal situation. He figures jamming the gates will flush out Belfer's minions like rats. Next morning, Leon's class gets a new teach. Hashiba walks in, and the girls instantly swoon. But Leon isn't buying the fake nice guy act for a second. At lunch, the gossip mill is totally buzzing about Leon's power level. They're shook that he wrecked Shuya, the school's number 2 heavy hitter. Everyone's hyping themselves up to beg for magic cheat codes. Leon's eating. When Makoto crashes his table, she gives him major props for slaying the mock battles earlier. Then she drops a thanks for fixing Shuya's bad attitude. Turns out, his pep talk worked. Leon plays it cool, like no biggie. Makoto then shifts gears to trash talk Shido's sketchy vibes. She's super salty about how the principal handled the whole drama. Leon's like, has the big boss always been this sus? Apparently, Shido's an ex-seeker with a closet full of skeletons. Just then, the TV starts blasting some breaking news. Portals are popping up everywhere, but mages are squashing them fast. Normies are told to keep their distance, or else, Leon has a flashback to Luna's doom rant about how these magic doors could literally delete the planet. No way is he letting that slide? He asks Makoto for a solid favor. Later, He and Luna go on monster patrol to check for openings. Leon's been secretly scrubbing portals off the map on the down low. Keeping his overpowered status a secret is seriously hard work. Boom! A green level portal spawns right in their faces. They hop inside and land in a massive, creepy jungle. Luna's freaking out, like watch your six, I can't see a thing. Leon starts clapping monsters left and right as they head deeper. They hit the boss room, but it's a ghost town. Super weird. Surprise! A creeper snatches Luna from behind, out of nowhere. That sneaky thing was camping in the trees, totally invisible. Leon yells freeze, and blasts it with dark magic to save her. She's grateful, but he's just glad she isn't monster checked. She can't believe his reaction time. She thought she was toast. He explains he's used to things trying to jump him constantly. Since getting ambushed is practically a hobby now, his reflexes are on autopilot. Boss dead. Portal shut. Back to reality. Easy peasy. Suddenly, giant rocks come flying straight at their heads. Leon sidesteps and spots a creeper standing on a distant roof. Guys dressed like a total ninja, mask and hood included. The stalker is shook that Leon didn't get squashed instantly. Now the mystery guy is hyped to play a game of cat and mouse. Leon feels the crazy vibes and tells Luna to get lost. Fast. Lion stares him down, demanding, "Who are you? Bruh, why the cheap shot?" The dude's just like, "Nah, not telling," and totally ignores the question, yeeting a massive fireball at Lion's face. Lion has to dodge roll fast to avoid getting extra crispy. But Pyromaniac keeps spamming fireballs like a glitch in a game. It gets too close, so Lion has to use dark magic to just eat the flames. The attacker's jaw hits the floor. He stammers, "Yo, what kinda hack was that?" He tries to grab Lion, but Lion switches up his spell rotation. Remix, guy freaks out, deciding it's time to rage quit and run. Dust settles, bad guy, gone. Poof, roof's empty. Luna runs up. "You Gucci?" Lion nods. "Yeah, I'm good." Back at the dorms, they brainstorm on who the mystery creeper is. Too soon to say, Lion notes, but I memorized his moveset. He bets the guy is linked to someone at school. Totally sus. He might have bailed this time, but Lion swears he'll catch him and make him spill the tea. Every drop. Next day, Hashiba hollers at Lion. Hashiba's, "All heard, you're crushing it lately," mentions the red gate closing. Lion's like, "True, but headmaster thinks I'm capping." Hashiba nods. "I believe you. Saw your moves in the mock battle. Sick?" Hashiba taps Lion on the shoulder. "Can't wait to see you pop off in the future." Lion dips. That night, Mask Guy spots him at a gate. Stalker much. This time, he's ready to wreck Lion for that last beat. Revenge. Masked face totally. Thinks he slipped up before. Not happening again, bruh. He's feeling bold, cause he brought a walkie. High-tech. Boom. Lion clears the gate. Enemy is shook. He can't believe Lion speedran that dungeon. How? But he chills, thinking he's got the cheat codes to win this. As Lion steps out, the masked camper hits the radio to signal his hiding minions. Suddenly, Lion's surrounded by masked goons. It's a gang. They all aggro on Lion at once. With their attacks, big boom, smoke everywhere. Roof guy thinks Lion is toast. Check the loot. He orders his squad, thinking it's over. Then the radio his minions are screaming for help. He spins around. Lion is absolutely wrecking the squad. He's stunned. How did he tank that explosion? Nearly waits himself, but manages to chill, thinking Lion can't see him camping up there. Whoosh! Lion teleports next to him. Guy freezes in terror. Eyes wide, he stammers. How? Did you get up here? Lion smirks. I've got a player too. He told Luna to keep her eyes peeled for anything sus. Leon blasts the guy with wind, knocking his mask off. Busted. Totally expected. It's Hashiba. No shocker there. Dude looks shook. How'd you know it was me? Leon smirks. You used the wrong arm in class. Rookie mistake? Leon knew he was faking that whole act. He was clearly compensating for his hand getting wrecked last time. Plus, Makoto did some digging. Turns out, he's a former seeker. And that, magic attack. That's his signature move. Too easy. Hashiba just freezes up, looking totally lost. He's terrified, realizing Leon has him completely figured out. Leon grins. I'm gonna beat the truth out of you. Hashiba just laughs like a total maniac. Not bad, kid. You actually figured it out. But you're just a student. Don't get it twisted. Suddenly, Hashiba unleashes a massive firestorm. Leon is cornered with nowhere to run. I've fried thousands with this. You're toast. He hurls the fireball straight at Leon's face. Leon doesn't even blink. Is that all you got? He tanks the hit. Let me show you how fire magic really works. Leon drops a spell called the Crimson Blaze. Hashiba panics. That's top tier magic right there. Wrong again? Leon laughs at him. That's barely intermediate level for me. Hashiba loses it. Don't mess with me. Leon walks forward, dark magic swirling around him. You brag about killing 1,000 monsters? Cute. I've crushed over 100,000. He grabs Hashiba's neck and starts draining his mana. Hashiba screams as his power gets sucked dry. Luna cheers from the side, but Leon isn't done with him yet. He pins him down. Did Shido send you? Hashiba stays quiet, which is basically a yes. He finally cracks. I was just following orders. He said to wipe out anyone closing the gates. So, gate closers have a target on their backs. That confirms it. Shido is definitely Team Bell. But why run a wizard school if you're evil? Weird. Leon has doubts, but Shido is definitely sus. Shido won't care if the cops take Hashiba, so Leon decides to keep him tied up. For now, hopefully Shido panics and makes a sloppy mistake. Leon's ready to expose the whole Demon King squad. Shido's linking up with some high-rank big shot. Dude walks in feeling totally creeped out. Bows to the mystery guy, sipping a drink, who demands info. After the snitching, the guy actually gives him props. Shido spills the tea on what's stressing him out. Mentions a student who leveled up like a total cheat. Adds that Leon's rockin' for attributes. Says he already sent a hitman to handle the glitch. But Boss Man is actually hyped on the drama. Stands up, leaking scary vibes everywhere. Balls thinks this kid might become ... a headache, but Shido swears his guys got it. Boss doubts it since the assassin ghosted them. Shido's in total denial though. Whips out his phone to ping Hashiba. No luck. Can't accept his boy got absolutely wrecked. How'd Leon clap hash? Makes 0 sense. Boss says their only play is using students as bait. Grabs a ring from his loot chest on the table. Tosses it to Shido, saying, green light for phase 2. My guy. Shido's stoked. This was the master plan anyway. Big Boss hypes up how crazy things will get. Even wants to launch the Black Gate for fun. Next day Shido summons Leon to his office. Apologizes for being a total jerk before, claims he's over his feels, so don't trip. Mentions gates popping up everywhere lately. So he wants him and Makoto to go shit him down. Leo notes they'll have to patrol those spots. Leon's down. Shido plays the I trust you card. They shake hands on it. But Leon knows Shido is totally sus. Plays dumb. Dark vibes spike, but Leon ignores it. Stepping out of the office, Leon calls Makoto to the roof. Tells her it's a trap linked to her investigation. Leon's unsure if Shido knows his secret, but the guy's definitely shady. Makoto thinks he should have ghosted the ... request, but realizes they can't ignore the gates. Leon's got a plan, but it's a solo mission. But Makoto ain't letting him solo it. She won't watch the country roast. Leon sees she isn't budging an inch. She's stubborn. So Lion's like, oof, fine, you can help. Lion tells Makoto they're rolling out when the sun dips. Then he asks, you aren't scared of the creeps in those gates? Makoto admits she's terrified but can't just chill while evil wins. Literally the whole reason she learned magic. Lion realizes she's acting exactly like his past hero self. Then she adds she's totally confident because ... as long as she's rolling with Lion, she's unstoppable. Suddenly, a black gate pops open and slurps her in. Lion's shook. Plus, the vibes coming off that thing are majorly cursed. No time to panic. Lion decides saving her is job number 1. Meanwhile, ... creeping in his office, cackling about his perfect trap. Turns out, the gate boss is super op and sneaky. It snacks on monarch wizards like popcorn. Shido's hyped to watch. Lion tries to enter, but Luna blocks him. She's like, yo, that gate looks sketchy as heck. Worried there's some serious bad news inside. Lion gets it. The gate spawned right on their patrol route. Sus. He totally bets Shido cooked this thing up. Probably a trap to catch them both. Classic villain move. Lion knows the gate is ... bad news. But suddenly, mobs start spilling out. He wants to rush in, but can't ignore the creepers flooding out. Out of nowhere, magic arrows zap the monsters. Pew pew. Lion turns around. It's Shui is yelling. What's the sitch? Lion spills the tea. Makoto's trapped. Shuya's face is pure shock. Just then, even more uglies spawn from the gate. Lion says they gotta clear the trash mobs first. But Shuya is like, I'll handle the horde. You get in there? Lion shouts, thanks, and yeets himself into the portal. Shuya admits only Lion has the skills to save her. Then he starts blasting monsters with magic arrows. Inside, Lion finds a lava dragon, usually a red gate boss. But Lion is ... totally zero chill. He summons a dark scythe and one-shots the lizard G. More dragons pull up, he goes beast mode and deletes them all. Back at base, Shido's still spectating the show. Speedrun strats. Lion hits the dungeon core instantly. Luna sees, he's gassed and asks, you good bruh? Lion tells her to chill out. Says he's survived way harder boss raids. This is easy game. Luna finally clicks Leon's right. Saving Makoto is the only move. Makoto snaps awake to a nightmare, wrapped up like a monster burrito. This thing is straight up hideous and slurping her mana like a She shudders thinking, what if this creep gets loose in the city? Trapped tight. She's stressing. Did Lion make a clean getaway? Then it hits her. Lion running from a scrap. Yeah, right. Realizing that, she decides she's not quitting either. Game on. She tries to blast free with fire, but her magic is totally ghosting her. That's when she clues in this beast is draining her battery dry. Suddenly, the monster opens wide, flashing a grill full of jagged teeth. Just as she's about to be lunch, guess who crashes the party? Lion. Makoto grins. She knew her boy wouldn't leave her hanging. Shido pings his boss. Gates open. No drama. He figures Lion's hit a dead end. Game over, man. The plan? Serve Lion up as the main course. Luna warns. Lion, heads up. Those tentacles are mana vampires. Lion admits he's never seen a freak show like this before. Even back in his world, nothing was this gnarly. But Lion isn't about to wave the white flag. He gears up to strike, but the monster swings a tentacle at him. He dodges, watching the ground get absolutely wrecked. One hit, and he's toast. Gotta play this smart? New strat. Ignore the limbs. Go for the main body. Lion unleashes dark magic, slicing those tentacles into sushi. Luna thinks it's a wrap, but Lion's like, nah, we're just starting. He points out the big bad is still standing. The beast plays dirty, tunneling a tentacle right behind him. Luna screams a warning, and he barely bails out of the kill zone. Still, he didn't get away clean, got a little nick. Makoto screams, but Lion's chill. Relax, I'm good. It's tricky reading this thing's moves since it's his first rodeo. A tentacle tries to be sneaky, but Lion snips it with his scythe. Lion stops playing nice, as he hacks away at every wiggling limb in sight. Luna's sweating. He's been brawling non-stop since arrival. She bets his mana. Tank is blinking on empty. By now, worse, Makoto is fading fast in the monster's grip. Luna knows rushing the boss is suicide with those tentacles playing defense. Then, Lion tosses his scythe aside and bolts toward the monster like a human rocket. He pops Grim Reaper, locking those tentacles down tight. Before the beast can blink, Lion is right in its face. He fires off another dark spell, Blind Edge. Energy beams rain down, clearing a path to its eyes. Staring it down, he blasts it with the big one. Lord's Force. It pierces the beast, blowing it to literal smithereens. Makoto drops like a rock, but Lion swoops in for the clutch catch. She blinks awake. He asks, "You good?" She's just stoked he came for her. Shido totally loses it when he gets the ping that the dark gate is vanishing. Dude is sweating buckets. He refuses to believe Lion actually clapped the gate boss. Desperate, he digs in his pocket for the ring his boss gave him. He preps to solo Lion, but bro spawns behind him, looking livid. Lion is furious that Shido dragged Makoto into this mess. Shido freezes up, but Lion makes sure he knows. There is zero mercy for a villain as twisted as him. Lion reveals he tagged him with a high-level tracking spell. Basically, it is a cheat code to warp straight to Shido's location. Shido is shook. He has never seen hacks like that before. Then Lion flips the script. It is interrogation time. He grills Shido. "You, the one who spawned that black gate? Don't bother capping," Lion says, pointing at the setup behind him. Lion is salty that Shido built a whole wizard academy. He demands to know why Shido would pull a stunt like that. Shido just cracks a wicked grin before answering. He says the school is just a buffet for the gate monsters. Turns out, they were literally farming students as monster snacks. Shido finally admits he is the one who glitched the gate into existence. He wants to ride the chaos to the top and seize total control. Lion realizes the dude is not bluffing this time. He is disgusted that Shido almost fragged Makoto for his ego. Lion calls him trash, but Shido is like, whatever, die now. Shido spam fires, fireballs, but Lion blocks them with dark magic. Shido's jaw drops. He has never seen a defense like that. He cannot believe his attack just fizzled out before hitting Lion. Lion taunts him, "Is that all? Hit me with your ult." Shido is confused that Lion looks wrecked, but is still talking smack. Shido charges up a massive flame, promising Lion he is going to be nothing but ash. After this hits, he blasts Lion, but get this, Lion just absorbs the fire. Then Lion uses a dark spell to bounce the damage right back. Shido eats his own attack and screams like a banshee. He is stunned. Is this the same kid he called trash earlier? Realizing he is cooked, Shido tries to pull a Hail Mary and spawn a gate right in the room. But Lion's dark magic crushes his hand before he can cast it. Lion clocks the rings and realizes they are the gate controllers. Shido can feel the rage radiating off Lion. He tries to beg, but gets decked across the room. Lion snatches him up and tells the guy he's total trash and definitely not getting a free pass. Leon swears he'll bring enough pain to make Shido rat out his boss. Shido's just about to spill the name when bam, something mental hits him and it's lights out. Leon's shook. Whoever he's fighting is seriously sneaky. The boss just sees Shido as a wasted pawn. Game over for him. He's salty Leon won, but vows this beef is far from over. Later, Leon hits up Makoto. Shido lost all his memories upon waking, but the cops have him now. But Leon's stressing, since gates keep popping up everywhere, just means more creeps out there can summon these things. Leon bets Shark is definitely mixed up in this mess. Luna says they gotta stay sharp. So Leon swears to hunt Shark down, no matter where he lurks. That night, a nightmare jerks Leon awake, replaying his past trauma and why he's so thirsty for revenge. Eyes open, Luna's still totally passed out on the bed. Shido's busted, but Leon knows he wasn't flying solo. Plus, he knows Shark is lurking somewhere close by. Soon after, the school gets a new head honcho. Leon's instantly curious. Who exactly is this guy? Makoto says the new boss is actually dying to meet Leon. Leon asks if she knows him. She's like, yeah. Turns out her rich family ties made it happen. So, the headmaster is actually Janice Coleman, who's been super cool to Makoto since forever. He teaches at some elite squad for top-tier wizards. Hearing that, Leon figures Janice must be totally open. Makoto says Janice has shut down a ton of gates. Luna's hyped to meet him and vibe check the guy herself. Leon just hopes the dude is actually legit and skilled. Leon walks in and Janice literally rushes right at him. He's super hyper. Leon asks Makoto, always. She nods, yes. Janice asks Leon if he's heard of him, and he says yep. He mentions knowing Janice is from that elite wizard crew called Saber. They manage all the gates popping up globally. Basically, they're the world's bodyguards. Janice says grads get a shot at joining the big leagues, but he warns them that they gotta be top tier to actually get in. Then Janice starts flexing, bragging about his high rank and power. Leon is impressed by the serious confidence this guy has. Makoto reminds Janice he actually has stuff to discuss with Leon. Janice flips the switch, bye-bye smiles. Hello serious business. He tells Lion the world is basically a ticking time bomb cause of gates. Leon's like, I know, dude. Janice admits, Saber is super that's why they have 0 agents patrolling this hood. Janice spills the tea. Life was chill until that black gate crashed the party. Saber freaked out, so they sent Janice down here to check it. Janice and the crew realized that the black gate is way gnarlier than the red ones. If those monsters dip, we're talking thousands of dead bodies. Janice stresses, they gotta keep eyes on. New gates popping up, but Saber's too understaffed to cope. So he begs Makoto and Lion to help pick up the slack. He heard the rumors they crushed that black gate, and apparently, even Saber's top wizards would struggle to shut one. Since they're totally OP, Janice nicely asks them to join the squad. Leon shakes the dude's hand instantly, promising he's always down to lend a hand. Makoto jumps in to tell Janice that Lion was the actual MVP. So load the black gate. A siren's blare, a red gate spawned by school. Janice grins, thinking this is the perfect shot to see their skills in action. The duo rushes straight for the gate. Lion tells Janice, you handle stragglers outside. Janice nods. Right before they enter, Shuya shows up, wanting to tag along. Safety in numbers, right? Leon agrees, and they all dive in to beat it. Inside, Lion gets why Janice wants to see their teamwork. It totally reminds him of his old world. You gotta fight together to build that trust. Lion school teaming with Makoto, or whoever, as long as they help out. They push deeper and bump into a whole zoo of monsters. Makoto calls dibs on the wolf types. She blasts water magic, turning it into sharp icicles to skewer. One sneaks past and almost bites her, but Leon jumps in and wrecks it. A golem tries to smash Lion, but he yells at Shuya to snipe its eyes. Shuya lands a perfect arrow shot, dropping the beast. Next up, bats like a million of them. Lion decides to handle this. He unleashes dark magic and one-shots the whole flock. Area clear. Makoto and Shuya say, sorry, being slow, but Leon tells them they actually did great. Shuya asks about that spooky magic. He's never seen that stuff before. He asks Makoto if she's seen it, and she nods. Yep. But she's totally curious too. Lion caves and explains. It's called dark attribute magic. He says no spoilers for now, they still gotta clear this dungeon, but he hints it's got crazy effects the other 4 elements don't have. Shuya's like, yo, were you sandbagging back there? Leon's like, duh, can't exactly drop a nuke with an audience? Then he drops the bomb on his squad. Time to crash the boss room and wreck face. Makoto reads him like a book. She knows he grinded hard for this She wonders why he pushes so hard. Who's he fighting? She knows there's a crazy backstory here, but will he ever spill the tea? Boss room time. Surprise, it's a shiny crystal dragon. Leon gets flashbacks. Last life, this thing was a total tank. But he's not solo queuing anymore. Cover my 6. He tells him, I'll aggro the beast. Sweep the leg. Hit it from the back. Leon charges in, and the team goes full tryhard mode. They freeze the lizard solid, and Leon whips out the Reaper's scythe. Snick, off with its head. One-shot kill. Dungeon cleared. Outside, Teach Janice is chillin' waiting. The professor is actually beaming. That they didn't just pass, they crushed it. Leon sees dead mobs. Teach shrugs. Trash mobs, no biggie. Compared to the boss, his job was tutorial mode. Then Leon gets serious. Hey Teach, listen, since we're wrecking gates together, we want to make it official. Clan status. Let us handle the gate farming, please. Genis blinks. A 3-man student clan. That's fresh. Students don't usually do this. He admits, but since you guys are I'll allow it. He's actually hyped. Go nuts. Do your thing. Forget homework, too. I'll swap your kill count for extra credit. Leon daps him up for the assist clan form. Later, he gathers the homies. He drops a map. Here's every gate. I spot the pattern. There's a glitch in the matrix. Shuya's jaw hits the floor. Seeing how many gates Leon's, it clicks. The mystery hero? Yeah, it was their boy. That's epic, but super sketchy, Shuya says. Even Makoto agrees. He's right. Then she adds, but we're a clan now, remember. No more solo play, Shuya says. Leo nods still. Then Shuya points at the map. Spawn rate is sus. It's not just the mobs we gotta worry about. These things are leaking magic juice everywhere. So, magic juice buffs wizards, but straight up deletes normies. Makoto drops the bomb. Total chaos in heaps of bodies. If that mystic goop ever floods the streets, Leon's like, we gotta run patrols, or people get toasted. When the sun dips, the squad hits the pavement and spots some sabermate. Reminds Leon of Genis saying, more eyes, less dying. Boom. Alert pops. Gate breach. 5 clicks southwest. While mages scramble, Leon's crew crashes the party. They roll up and the city is already looking wrecked. Beast tries to snack on a kid, but Leon slices it cold. The kid and mom are super grateful to Leon, and suddenly the Saber Squad finally arrives. Leon Zal, you handle the trash. We'll raid the boss. But first, they gotta check in with the mage crew. Quick chat reveals the mages are totally freaking out cause their vanguard went silent inside. Shuya asks, no rescue op, and the guys just blank. Turns out they're too busy swatting strays outside, plus, getting civvies to safety is their main gig. Leon announces, alright, we're diving in. Mage tries to block M since they're just students, but Genis pulls up and orders. Let the boys cook, then he hypes the squad up, calling them absolute legends. They hop in, but it's foggy soup, can't see zip. Blind or not, the boys are ready to throw hands. Leon tells M to lock in, because this is their debut raid as an official clan. Soon they spot monster corpses, the sabers left behind. They push on, crossing fingers the other team is chill. Leon smells a tough boss but vows to save everybody. Marching on, Makoto is fully convinced that they'll survive since they got Leon on their side. The boys want to pull their weight so Leon can chill. Meanwhile, the Saber crew is getting absolutely wrecked by the dungeon boss. They spam fire and water, but the beast tanks it all. 2 guys get hurt, shielding the newbie. It's game over until Leon's squad crashes in. Leon snips the tentacles with magic, saving the day. The mages are shook. Wait, these dudes are students. Makoto scans it. Slime type. Weak spot. The boys rush in, but the slime plays them and traps him. The beast is seconds away from ending them, so Leon unleashes his dark magic hacks. Leon's magic busts Makoto and Shuya out of that jam. That beast looks scary, but it's actually super weak. So Leon decides to solo the ugly beast himself. He uses dark magic and the wizards go crazy seeing that and start hyping Leon up. With the big boss toast, the gate shuts and the squad gets back home, safe and sound. The Saber crew thanks Leon's gang. Without him, the team was totally cooked. But Leon's like, no need for thanks, fam. We just did what we had to do. The team leader says, sorry for sleeping on them because he thought they were just noob students. Everyone gives props to the clan, making Luna super proud. Later, Luna tells Leon he absolutely crushed it today. Turns out the Saber guys were so stoked, they asked Leon to join their squad after he graduates. Suddenly, there's a knock. They open up and it's me. Leon's shook to see Makoto. They're so late at night. Leon gets worried and asks, yo, everything good? Makoto goes bright red and asks if she can borrow him for a sec. That's a wrap, guy. If you dug it, drop a part 2 in the comments. Don't forget to sub, ring the bell, and smash that like. Thanks for watching.